Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. My name is Leanna and today we're shipping. We're downstairs in my shipping area and I'm going to talk a little bit about shipping supplies and different things that you can use to ship your items. And we're also going to pack a breakable. I want to show you guys how we do it and see if that helps you at all. Okay, we're going to start with supplies. First off, we use bubble wrap. They do not come like this. They come in great big rolls, about 3 feet around. They're huge, but they're really good. We get a case which is 4 rolls, and we go through that case maybe once a year, so it's not too bad. We also have tissue paper. I use just plain white because I just prefer it. That means there's no color transfer to anything. Suffocation bags that you can seal if you want. I personally never seal them so that people can reuse them. I store all my clothing in those. Poly mailers. I just use plain white again. I just like the clean, crisp look of them. We have a couple of different sizes. You can use pretty poly mailers. You can use compostable poly mailers. You use what makes you feel good. With the compostable? Yeah. The ones that break down, which are awesome. They're a little pricey, but you know, just do the research on the company to make sure that they are really truly environmentally friendly. Anyway, the last thing that we use are boxes. These are eBay boxes. We get them in all sorts of sizes. Every quarter we get a $75 coupon to get supplies. So normally it is boxes because we like to pack in boxes. Okay. That's that. We also reuse boxes. We're not using that one today, and I'll tell you why in a minute. And we have just plain boxes in all sorts of different sizes. Now, we do buy boxes because we don't have a lot of access to used boxes. We don't go to a lot of stores that will give away their boxes. I don't want to go dumpster diving, and we don't have friends in the area that get a lot of, shipments in so that we can get boxes from them. So we do buy. I will reuse boxes as much as I possibly can. I use everything that I get in. I reuse it as much as I possibly can. But I need to have reassurance that I have a box that will fit my items. So we do get some boxes in as well. Anyway, that is what I use. Today, we're going to pack this mug. Whoa, before I break it. This is my mug. It is a personal mug. So when I do the throwing test, know that this is my mug I'm taking the risk on. This is not a customer's mug. I wouldn't do that. I'm just going to show you what we do in order to pack something that is breakable so that it will get to the customer in the condition that we want them to get it. So a couple of things first. On Poshmark, we have a lot of good parameters for shipping. 5 pounds and lengths. I think it's 3 by 3 feet. Don't quote me on that. I'm not 100% sure, but it's big. So we can overpack, no problem, and be fine with the price of it. So on Poshmark, overpack your breakables. You will be thankful in the long run. On eBay, you need to learn how to pack in the best possible way that is not going to add to your shipping costs. That being said, we are packing this mug. Now this mug is very light, so it's a little different as well. The first thing I do is I take some bubble wrap, I fold it up, sort of like that, and I put it through the handle. Handles are one of the areas where mugs and cups can get broken easily because it's sticking out by itself. I will also stuff the inside of the mug. Sometimes that's with bubbles, sometimes that's with just tissue paper or newsprint, something like that. Now I'm going to take the bigger piece of bubble wrap and put this on diagonal. Whoops. And I'm just going to roll it up so that it's like so. We got the bottom and we got more stuff being stuffed in. Like that. That's basically how I'm going to ship it. Now, getting back to this little box, that is probably the perfect size for this mug. I think that would have been perfect. But because it is a thinner box, it's not nearly as sturdy. So I'm going up to the bigger box, to the more sturdy cardboard box, because I really want my customer to get this mug in good condition. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stuff the bottom with probably about 4 pieces of bunched up tissue. You can use newspaper, newsprint, whatever you want. Then I'm going to put the mug in the center, like so. This is also where I will add a thank you note or our business card or whatever. Then I'm going to take more tissue. I'm going to shove it down in like on all the sides. So 4 sides will get tissue, and I will show you when I'm done. This is exciting because if I break my mug, I'm not going to be a happy camper. So there. So it's protected on all 4 sides and now on the bottom. So now I'm going to take some more tissue. And yes, I use a lot of tissue. And we're just going to protect it even more on the top. Like so. So it looks like that. Then we're going to close it up. And we're going to find our handy dandy tape gun. Whoops. And we're going to just close it up. Voila. Now, if this was something other than a cup, I may tape the edges as well, just so that no water can get in. I want to protect the item as much as I possibly can, especially we live in Canada, our weather's crazy, and if this has to sit on somebody's porch with no protection, I want to make sure the item inside is, you know. So, my mug, remember that. We're just going to toss it around a little bit. You know, drop it on its corner, up and down. Now this is very light. It's a very light, but listen. You can't hear anything moving. It's in there nice and tight. There, I did a couple of big ones. Now we're going to open it. And we're going to hope that my mug is okay, because I really like it for tea. Okay, there we go. Put this back. All right, tissue, tissue. Tissue, tissue. And woohoo! There's my mug. I'm glad it's okay. Anyway, that is how we pack breakables. We do tend to overpack for sure. Because for me, or for us, I believe that I want the item to get to the customer, and I want it to be in the condition that I told them it was going to be in. I don't want it broken. I don't want anything to happen to the items at all. I want the customer to be happy. So I do overpack. That is me. I know I've heard the horror stories that people would take this, wrap it in bubble wrap, and put it into a poly mailer. Don't ever do that. I would be incredibly surprised if that made it to its destination good. So don't do that. I don't normally say don't, just don't, but don't do that. Think like a buyer, think like a customer, that you know what, you want the item to get to them and be in good condition. And that's it. That is a little bit about how I ship and shipping the breakables. If you like this content, please give me a thumbs up. And hey, if you are watching this video and you're not subscribed, come on and subscribe. We have fun. Kind of. Sometimes. No. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday in the month of July, and hopefully you like this content. I'll see you guys, I think, next week. Have a good weekend. Bye!